Welcome to the 2021 Dance Saber collab. I'm T, your host again, and I'm very, very proud to be here because this was only meant to be a one-off thing. But the Dance Saber community has been amazing, and we've built this tight-knit community of people who support each other, and the demand is there. You guys wanted to do it again, so okay, we're gonna do it again. I can't wait to see what you guys put together. You guys kept asking for tutorials, so it's inevitable that this year for the collab, it is going to be a tutorial-based choreographed Dance Saber collaboration. There's going to be 5 levels, and I'm going to start from right at the basics for someone who has never done Dance Saber before, but it will assume that you know how to play Beat Saber pretty well, like you can get an S on an expert map. But then the levels are going to pick up very, very quickly to level 5. And in order to get to the next level, I want to see at least 10 people perform the map according to the choreography, looking good, looking great. And then the deadline will be August. So for each level, we need to see that many people to unlock the map. And that's your race. You have to try to get it done before August together. You've got to defeat the final boss, which is me. And I know you guys can do it. I believe in you! The level 1 beginner choreography is going to cover the first 30 seconds of the song. If you are already a Dance Saberist, feel free to watch the example, copy it, and smash it out. You don't have to watch the rest of this video, but if you are new to Dance Saber, the rest of this video is going to be a tutorial to teach you the basics to get into moving around and not standing still while you're playing Beat Saber. Okay, are you ready? This is the first 30 seconds, which is the beginner choreography. Go!
Well, looky here, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's clothing, 'cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say.
And that's it. If you think you've got it, smash it out, send it through. We need to rack up 10 people who can do this to unlock the next level. If you are not so confident on it, let's run through those moves now so that you can. I only just fit. Okay, so the first move that we're going to be learning is just a side step. It is going to be the basis of your entire Beat Saber set of moves. So it's a really important one, and it's one you want to get really, really good at. And stand up and copy me if you haven't done this. You are going to be moving to the left and then to the right. And I flipped the camera, so this is, you can just like use this as a mirror. So stepping one way, legs together, stepping to the right, legs together. And this is gonna happen on the beat. It's really important to get your timing right. You can't just be going left and right and not following the sound of the music. The other thing is that this song is quite fast, so it's not gonna be a comfortable left-right. Start slow, but work your way up to moving quite quickly. So the speed that we need to get to is, so looky here, oh, what do we have? It's pretty quick. So that's the first part. Go away, try to get your steps up to that sort of speed. So I'm going to show you again just the part of the song that this side step covers.
Looky here, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's clothing, 'cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love.
Okay, work on that until you have the timing down. Once you have the timing down, I'm just going to show you some little tweaks you can do to give those moves more energy. So rather than being front on and just being straight and left to right, you can't cover as much distance. It really depends on your flexibility. What I like to do is rotate your body a little to the side as you move, because that turns it into a lunge and you can get a lot more distance. So rather than only having like half a meter to move, you can actually take huge steps, and that really changes the feel of the song to have a lot more energy in it. So that's move number 1. Okay, move number 2 is a variation on the side step. The thing we're going to do though is we're going to cross over our legs as we step. So again, the camera is flipped already. When you step to the left, oh, I need to go back more. When you step to the left, rather than your feet just coming together, you're gonna cross your right leg over, tap the ground. You don't have to tap, but it helps with the beat a bit. So step, tap, step, tap. It's the same as a side step, except that you're crossing over your legs. Make sure that when you're doing this step, you don't want to take too big a step, because if you take a huge step, when you try to do the crossover, you might have trouble like getting to the beat on time. So it's definitely safer with this one to take a smaller step, and depending on how much time you have with the music, to reach further. Don't reach too far, because then you might end up leaning back and you can hurt yourself, but also doesn't look great. But try to work on a controlled cross step. And this is what that part of the song looks like.
Love you so, hey, that's what you say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet.
Okay, that was the second move. Last part is a really, really small part of the song. Just at the end, before it hits the chorus, we're gonna do a bit of butt wiggle. So, ideally your legs are just shoulder width apart, and you're just gonna be like moving your hips left and right. Again, what's important is that you're hitting the beat with this. Again, I'm just gonna show you what that looks like in that part of the song. This is it.
Yeah, this is what I say.
And that was the third move, which is all there is to the level 1 tutorial. In order to clear this level, you need to nail all 3 of those moves. You should be able to use that set together for the entirety of this song if you want. It's gonna look great. Like, ideally, if you have the stamina for it, try to do the whole song, because as the levels go up, it is going to be a longer part of the song. So try to do the whole song, but in order to clear it, all I need to see is the first 30 seconds of this song. Put in as much energy as you can, and I will announce it as people clear it, and as soon as we hit 10 people, level 2 is gonna come out. And if you get stuck on anything, message in the chat, because I will need to adjust levels depending on how people are going. I don't want this to be too hard or too easy. So yeah, just talk to everyone, and let's see how far we can push this and get an amazing choreography out by everyone. Awesome!
Ah, yes. Well, looky here, ah, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing, 'cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run, run away, baby, before I put my spell on you. You better get away, darling, 'cause everything you heard is true. You're falling hard, we'll end up alone, 'cause Lord knows I'm a rolling stone. So you better run away, baby. Ah, yeah. Well, let me think, ah, what should I do? So many eager young bunnies that I'd like to pursue. Now even though they're eating out the palm of my hand, there's only one carrot and they all gotta share it. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run away, baby, before I put my spell on you. You better get away, darling, 'cause everything you heard is true. You're falling hard, we'll end up alone, 'cause Lord knows I'm a rolling stone. So you better run away, baby. See, I ain't tryna hurt you, baby. No, I just wanna work you, baby. Yup.